Welcome, my name's Brian Knight and I live near Melbourne, Australia. And it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on a Friday and it's all happening. Um, Darren, still climbing.
Look, well, I mean, I basically trebled the size of the account. It was no, say it was a small account. So instead of 70, 80% drawdowns, what it would be now, it's, you know, 25, 30% or whatever.
Right,
You know,
okay.
it's got bags of room. It's a phenomenal move. It just keeps going and going, doesn't it?
That's what happens.
It's still got a bit
Yeah.
of route, bit of a way to go to reach.
Yeah, we'll have a look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, welcome to this FOREX analysis
Yeah.
session. Just noting any trades discussed in this group are reclassed as educational only. That's because a group of people help each other and we're not financial advisors. So, please only take trades that you're happy to take based on your own analysis. There's a full risk disclosure, bit about us as live session traders. Yes, well, we've got that out of the way. So, and sharpshooters probably still doing its thing too.
Oh, right. Well, sharpshooter. Uh, Stopped out for a loss. It's called an
Oh,
adaptive. There's this adaptive stop loss as well, which I don't know, don't know how that works, but that kicks in from time to time, and you sort of don't know where that is.
oh,
That's happened a couple of times. That whilst I've had the sharpshooter, um, so I think it made sort of some sort of partial recovery, and then and then and it just sort of stopped out.
oh my God. So, what
So
percentage loss on that one?
that was about 5%.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, still
Four or
not good.
five. Yeah. No, no,
Still
it's
not
not.
good.
So yeah, so still messing around sharpshooters. It's not um
Its reputation is not
well,
followed followed through in
I mean
reality.
to be honest, after that when it crashed last time, I'd parked it for a few weeks, hadn't done anything before I got it started again because I'd moved the money into another account, was doing something else. Um but just looking back in the Discord group, had I just carried on straight away, I think they were talking about sort of they'd seen a sort of 30% recovery
Oh,
in in that time. So I'd sort of missed out on a recovery period. So even with that plus 30% less four or five today, yeah,
you'd still be up like 25 or something.
yeah. So I think I just have to stick with it really. Just let it do its thing, longer term. See, yeah, it should, based on its track record, it should fully recover and push back into profit. We'll see.
Yeah, but if it
Just
knocks
going
out
through.
that 5%, what I mean, that's adaptive stop loss. I don't know. I'm trying to understand what that
I don't
is.
know. I don't understand how it works. I was aware of it because it's happened before. I think 1 or 2% a while back. So it's got this adaptive stop loss, which I think is supposed to be prevent the hard stop loss. Whatever criteria triggers that. I don't know whether it's maybe it's a trend change that it detects and sort of cuts the cuts losses for you. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
yeah,
don't quite know how it
okay.
works. That's the thing. Everything's automated, but
Yeah, yeah, there's things in the background you don't realize. I
yeah.
don't know. Well, it's made the 88 on that higher time frame, and if it wants to go from where it is currently
Well, I think
and
that's where
break
it's heading,
that,
isn't it? That's where it's heading to that.
that's like 160 pips.
So that was what, back in 2022, it was at that,
Uh,
something like that.
Oop,
Way back. I think I had to look on the weekly or monthly time frame to find it. Way back. It was up there.
well,
There you are.
September 22.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's just coming back to take it out, as we sort of, Tom and I were saying yesterday. Hey, Tom, how are you?
Good.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what I've done now. I just looked at it and thought, you know what? Yeah, I made a judgment call. I think there's a pullback, overdue a pullback. There will be a significant pullback at some point, or either it'll just sell off and go all the way back down again, which is which is what it tends to do, to be honest.
And within any trade or within any EA, you just have to be able to withstand the hard push
Yeah.
before the
Yeah.
before the comeback. That's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
Okay. It is my Friday, your Thursday. So it's Thursday finishing up. So it's sort of where the market tends to have done most of its movement. So we'll just see
Which
where
was not
things.
at all this week.
It wasn't that much. No, you're
No,
absolutely right.
it was slow.
Slow, big movement. Slow,
Yeah.
small movement. Yeah.
I've not had a lot of profit on any of them this week. It's been
No, that's right. Exactly. That's what Tom's saying.
yeah.
There's not been a lot of movement on it. So, but the orange guy was in the United Nations, so it was a bit busy to be able to cause
Yeah, just
or
rambling
manipulate things.
on.
Yeah,
Truly embarrassing. Yeah. If that, I don't know, if that was my president, I'd be so embarrassed with that performance at the United Nations.
well, that wouldn't mean that you would vote for him or voted for him or not voted for him. You see, if you voted for him, you'd be ecstatic about his
I don't
rambling.
know, it's just
But as Tom said yesterday, I don't know, you had to go, but Tom basically was saying that, he's trying to take over the world. He's trying to ignite the far right and get them to
yeah.
take the whole world over. Anyway, so AUD CAD, it did do a pullback, pushed up, it's pulling back again. Whether it comes back down to break that and then push back up again.
I am waiting to enter into the short.
Ooh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yours looks different to mine then, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And look what the candles are doing here. You have a
I
lower
know.
high on the daily
Yeah.
that just formed.
Uh-huh.
You got your short.
Yeah.
Your line is still green.
Yeah.
Okay, so over here on the right,
Yeah.
my entry is where that gold brick is. That will turn this line white and it will
Yeah.
push. And mine's saying on the daily, the weekly, and the 2 hour, we're
Yeah. It's
going
all going
down.
down. Yeah.
So
Which
the
mine's
fact it
not.
couldn't break this higher high after this big push is this now the turning to have it come back down and
Yeah.
turn your candles red on the daily
Yeah.
as part of the pullback? Because that's why you got that short, right?
Yeah, exactly. But as we know, and Darren knows, those shorts and longs can change pretty quickly.
Sure, but you got to read what you're
Well,
looking at.
it had a short and then it pushed back up again to now potentially drop, which typically it can do too. So it's like the shorts there, and then just pull back up, give us a gold brick, and then it's dropped back up again now. Okay. So you're looking
Right.
for a
So the way
sellout.
I'm looking
Okay.
at this is if this is actually going to do a pull down, I
Yeah.
want to be in on this trade
Yeah.
because it's going to have to make a low at least. If it
Yeah.
pulls down and gives me a brick down here, then I'll get out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You'll want to get into something that will be traveling like that. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. And it's already done the drop, pull back, and now it's potentially dropped, down to either grab this or there or go down further even. Okay. All right. And you'll be at the ready to, if it pulls back up, you'll be at the ready to get out anyway. So good. All right then. All right. AUD Oh, cool. That's still playing around, isn't it? That's also looking like it's going to sell out. We've already got the
Mm-hmm.
short. We've gone red. It's again another one that potentially will drop off. I mean, it's done the drop, pull back, and now it's looking at 1, 2, 3. See, it doesn't mean three. 1, 2, 3. Whether it'll go back up or not. Anyway, AUD Yeah. It's really pushed to that. It's not something that I'm necessarily excited about doing anything with at the moment. It looks like it's potentially come back up. Let's see, it's taken out that was not little, but that wick out over 2 bricks. Potentially we'll get a turn back or it will come up and break that top there because there's another wick just there in that middle of it. Okay. AUDNZD is that rocket that
Yeah.
keeps giving or taking or creating. So have you contemplated after it profits out to change the currency pair?
Yeah, I think I probably will ditch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Anyway,
just concentrate on AED CAD, I think.
yeah, that's the one that Elgo or EA Academy
Yeah,
South
yeah, that's
Africa
right.
recommends. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, that's Dark Titan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. No worries. Singapore, Japanese, Australian dollar, Singapore dollar. Um, I think this will sell, but I've got to wait for it to come back up, back down. It's playing around. It really is. It's not doing, as you said, Tom, things are all sort of mulling around this week for some reason. What do we got? We got the end of the month next week, and there will be non-farm payroll, I would expect. Now, this is, I like the US dollar has strengthened up. The Aussie dollar is just like in relation to this dropping off. And I think it's got further to go too.
Is that because of inflation being higher than expected? Has that strengthened the dollar? I
Uh,
think it might
no. Well, if you look at the Aussie dollar
keep
against lots
interest
of
rates a
other
bit higher.
currency, or ours will be kept higher and stay just, but US as well. So I don't know what's turning the tide there, but the US dollar has been weak for quite a considerable amount of time in lots of currencies, but particularly AUD USD. And now it's sort of
It
like
might just be a bit of respite in it before it continues. You know?
maybe, maybe it'll go down and grab a bit of liquidity and then take off again. I mean, the green line suggesting that over on the daily anyway. Over here, it's saying, well, okay, and then it'll take off again.
That's what it's saying on the right.
Yeah, it's saying here too. And it'll pull down here and then take off again as well. Not break that low. So, all right. CAD CHF. And also two selling out. It's pulling up at the moment. 1, 2. We get another one. Let's see. May or may not break there and then get into the sell on it. It's come down twice just to this and made wicks down below as well, but not broken through. KJ, that's pushing up. Yay. The daily reckon it's going to go a lot higher. It's going to break that. Whether it'll break that or not, maybe 619. See, it's saying it's going to come up here. Well, J might be one of those ones to get into the buy and then drop out for that sell. CHF JPY. Again, it looks like it wants to climb as well. Look at this mess. Can you be in there? Look at what's come back down into this box, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then take off. Okay. Sit and wait for that one. Euro AUD. Well, it's turned. Gosh. Oh, that changes white. We'll look at that for a sell out on that one. And oh, maybe not NZD. Not so, normally Euro AUD and NZD will, wait till we get down there. Euro CAD. Ready to buy that one. Let's see if we get a gold. Probably come down the trend line and then pull back up. But yeah, real slow though, isn't it, Tom?
Mm-hmm.
That's not doing much at all. Euro CHF. Rightio. It's like it's getting ready to push down now. Whether it'll break here, that's what it says it will. Create W and take off. Maybe next week, Tom. Maybe. All right. Euro GBP. God, look at that go.
Happy Forex is in a sell on Euro CHF. Just having a look.
If it a sell for Euro CHF, hang on, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It'll
Yeah.
turn that. And Euro GBP. Now that's pushing off. Like that. British pound isn't in a good spot at the moment.
No, well,
Okay.
we'll come to that when we get to GU. Bit of a
Oh.
conversation about that one.
Ooh. And that's on
Infinity.
Infinity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't started that one, so sat down with the son-in-law last night and we went through a whole lot of stuff. So that looks like it's on the march. You didn't jump in there, Tom, at all?
No, I am not in this one yet.
Okay. Your NZD is the one. Oh, it is. Yeah, of course it is. Look at it. It's taken off too. That was your AED. Okay. Similar. Euro Singapore, which you don't trade. Not looking at that. Euro USD. Wow, that's where Sharpshooter had a big drop off, didn't it? Okay. Yeah, that's that sort of thing. We either commit to an EA and let it do its thing because it's
Well,
supposed to have
you've got to
all.
sort of like, there's no point in every time you're in drawdown getting in a flap about it because these
They're designed to get out of it
yeah,
unless the
they've
market's
been
really.
tested. You'll watch up team videos and they'll say they'll go through the history on EA Academy. They'll say maximum drawdown 25%, which isn't too bad at all. They'll make comments like that. But when we actually see it happening on an account, it's a different matter. But you've then just got to think that logically. Well, this is what it does. These things get into drawdown 5%,
So
10%,
what
whatever.
sort of hard stop have you got on it? Because you can change that.
On this one, I've got it as I've just left it at the default high risk setting, so the hard stop is 35.
Oh, okay.
So
But this adaptive stop
this
rips you
adaptive
off.
stop, I don't really understand, but it just happens from time to time.
Maybe when there's a hard push in the opposite direction against the
Yeah,
trade, it might say, "Well, quick, let's get out of those because we're going to
yeah,
lose."
yeah. That's what I think it does, but how and
Okay, okay, now it makes sense. Okay, all right, let's go GBPs. Oh, here we go. GA, that'll be pushing. Oh no, well, that's interesting.
the pound's weakened off.
Yeah, yeah, but it is bunching here, but it looks like it's going to push further down, doesn't it? Okay, and then take off into a buy. Let's see how that goes. All right, GBP CAD, and also two into the sell. Okay, GBP CHF. Wow, then that's going down. That's out of sight now. All right, and GJ, that's still mulling around because Japanese yen and GBP obviously matching up a bit. What did it do? It just did a little knuckle piece. Okay. I know, pushed up now. We'll just see if it goes further. Anyway. All right, GN. And also, come on. Oh, no. Oh, well, that's very different to GA, isn't it? Even though the British pound's weak, New Zealand's a lot weaker. Okay. So GA and GN tend to follow each other, but this is quite a depart from the norm. Obviously, this New Zealand dollar is really suffering at the moment. Yeah. Mm. Yep. GBP Singapore is also, that's just diving around. So, and GU, this is where oh, yes.
Yeah. So what I was going to say on this is, so
You only got in,
there's
you
no
only got into
martingale.
no,
Yeah.
no, but you got into
No.
infinity quite recently.
Yeah. So this is shot into drawdown now. It's about 10% in
Oh,
drawdown.
okay.
That drop off.
Yeah.
But there's no martingale. The settings are limited to 3 additional positions. So it's stopped now. There's 4 positions, all of the same lot size.
Right.
So I suppose what's
Needs to come back a fair way to be able to then.
yeah, having talked about the risks of martingale, on the other hand, if it
Yeah.
doesn't pull back, how does it recover?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's not going to open
Exactly.
any more positions. There's no
No,
martingale,
no.
nothing. So this just keeps dropping. Then the trade's
Yeah.
toast, isn't it? You'll be
Yeah.
waiting a long,
Yeah.
long time for it, weeks, months for it to come
It's
back.
got to come back a long way before it gets into the TP situation.
Yeah. I mean, it's still taking buys, winning trades, but
Oh, so it's taking. How can
sorry,
it be
it's still
taken?
taking. I beg your pardon. It's still taking
Cells.
sells. It's taking
Yeah,
sells, winning trades.
yeah.
Um,
But those buy ones are still lagging.
um,
That's all
well,
right. I mean,
it's about 2.5% up. So it's been a bit slow profit wise this week. So it's about two and a
that's
half
not too.
percent.
It's less than a month though you've had it running.
Oh God, it's much less than that. I've only had it for just over a week.
That's what I'm saying. And it's got 2% already in a week.
Yeah,
But drawn
first
down
trade
by
was 19th of September, so six
yeah,
days.
yeah, yeah.
It's the first trade up.
But
6
but but
September.
it's got 10% drawdown.
But you watch the Petco video and the other chap, he referred to it having this. It tends to have this operates with this sort of floating loss most,
Yeah.
mo sort of what all the time or most of the time. I think he said, and he did
Yeah.
demonstrate that on his
Back
review of
his
it. So I guess this is if if it gains 40% over a I think it was over a very relatively short period of time, then I suppose you're not bothered about the floating loss, are you? If it just keeps
no, no.
accumulating profits at that sort of speed. But yeah, so now I'm seeing one without the martingale and with strict limit on the recovery positions. You can see the limitations then.
It was always a trade-off though, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like you really wouldn't want it taking
No.
more trades. What have you got it on the low, medium, or high risk?
Um, I think it's auto risk. I think
Mm.
so. I think it's
That's in the settings though, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay.
I think it was a sort of recommended auto settings. I think remember.
Okay.
No, I'm
Yeah,
setting
yeah.
it
I've
now.
got to get to actually. It's the first one I've got. I'm going to just
Yeah.
put it on a demo for the minute, and then we'll work out
Yeah.
what we do
Yeah.
from there. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's in that sellout there. This green line reckons it's going.
Yeah.
We don't. But like that'll change. I think it also to here, look on the daily. If we go here to the weekly, it also reckons it's going to buy.
Yeah.
So, daily, weekly, this bit of a dive down, I think it'll pull to wherever and then push back up again. I mean, it's been on a long-term push up there at the minute. Well, we'll see. But yeah, just trust it. Let it
Yeah.
do its thing. You can only do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, NZD CAD. Now that's selling out solid. NZD CHF selling out. It's gone. NZD JPY is the only one that's. Oh no, that's still selling out too. Gosh, and NU that sell out big time. Yeah, look at the drops on that. All the New Zealand dollars are all just off their face.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wish you'd find a bit of strength from somewhere. Get me out of AUD NZD.
Yeah, well, it's not just at the moment.
No.
You
No.
either got to get the Aussie dollar weakening off or New Zealand dollar strengthening up or a
Yeah.
combination of both.
Yeah.
I can't see it just at the minute. All right, Singapore Japanese yen, that is pushing up. Okay. And UCAD. Now, you've got one on UCAD, haven't you?
Yeah. Eternals. Yeah. That's the no dramas. Yeah. I mean, it's probably overall that on balance, that's probably been the best one so far. Because
Yeah,
as I
yeah.
say, continues. without drawdown, just
Yeah,
absolutely
to a buyer.
no dramas at all.
Have you also, what was it? EA Steady, or have you got that one?
Euro stay
Stable,
Euro
yeah.
stable. Yeah, I need
Mm.
to have a look at the settings. That it opened 2 trades on Monday, and I realised my lot settings were wrong because they were tiny lots. So I've
Yeah.
corrected that, so I fixed that. I realised I spotted what I'd done wrong there. So it opened these 2 positions, both profited out. This is sort of Monday morning, and there's not been another trade
That's
since.
on Euro USD.
Yeah, Euro stable.
Okay. Yeah, well, I've got to do that one as well.
Whether I don't know. I expected more trades. I don't know. I'll have to watch the
And have
watch,
you have you
watch the video
have you
again.
done anything with that other one, that Euro? What the hell was that one? That was what did we say? What did you say as Euro? Where is it? Euro Surge.
No, that was not an EA Academy.
No, no, it wasn't.
I picked that out of it was in a comment. Somebody commented on an EA Academy YouTube video,
Yeah,
and they put in there, could you have a look at this one, sort of asking them to have a look at it. So I just got watching it myself and thought, oh, this looks interesting. It was quite complicated though. There's something like 20 strategies built into it or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay, no worries. Just asking the question. You're at USD CHF, and that also too is pushed up. See, the USD is getting a bit of strength for
It's not
some reason.
expensive, by the way, that one. It's only like,
Yeah, it's 160,
yeah, something like that.
149 or something.
$149, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I think there's I need to have a look, but you go on the MQL5 marketplace.
yeah,
Um he suggested going on there, there's people chat about it on there. So if you find it on there, then there's like I don't know, comments, chat sort of thread,
yeah, yeah,
underneath that
yeah. I saw
where
that.
that is. Yeah, so I might have a look at that, see what the chat is, what people
Okay,
think.
whether you can trust any of that either. USD JPY, that's pushing off as well. Like all the US dollar is really, and US Singapore even. Look at the push up on that. Gold's at 3,750. It's like still buying up.
Oh,
I don't know if dark gold might be
but do you know
better than
what? I've
happy
still not
gold.
uh, I've still not gone live with that. I purchased that to beat the price increase, if you remember. So
Yeah.
because I've shoved some funds into Titan, but really I was allocating for dark gold.
Well, it might be better than that happy gold. I mean, he hasn't been really performing that well at all.
It's not been doing very much, but again, you look at the Petco video. It does say it goes through these periods of stagnation for whatever reason,
Okay.
and then it catches a few trades and off it goes.
And silver's pushed up hard again too. Look at that.
Yeah. But on this dark gold, I have been thinking about that today, and
Hmm.
you know, would you be better just doing buys only on dark gold? I know it's going to drop off at some point,
Yeah.
but long term, gold tends to go in long term goes in one direction, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I would have thought sells could be quite risky on that. You get into a sell going the wrong way.
Yeah. Well, that's what the South African guy was doing, was just
Yeah,
taking buys
he
for
was, and then he and
opportunity.
then he changed to buys and sells, didn't he? That was the thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Bitcoin's pulled back pretty hard too, back down to 109. And then oil is at 65. So it's saying it's going to climb, but anyway, we'll just see what happens. I'm not trading oil anyway, so just have to see. All right. Well, sort of that's really the week. As you said, Tom, there's not a lot of movement to really catch into. Those GBPs are sort of going crazy, and then the US is going the other way now. It's getting stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason I'm even looking at that ACAD is that's the only trade I'm looking at this week, and I'm actually considering the time of day and what day it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch this one pretty close because unless I get a big move out of here, I don't want to hold this over the weekend.
Yeah.
But we had that lower high with the gold bar on a downtrend on the
Yeah.
higher time frame, and it's like,
Yeah.
if not now, when?
Yeah. But
So
you've
we'll
got the
see.
mechanism, you got the mechanism to get out of the trade if you need to anyway. So,
Exactly.
hmm.
It's just kind of the day that bothers me.
Yeah, because you've got spreads coming up in another um oh, we got daylight saving coming up too. Not this weekend, it's the following. The next week will be normal time, and then the week after will be whatever different. You guys are off. Is either of you off daylight savings yet? No.
Now, now we've got another month.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but before that, sort of end of October.
Oh, right. Okay. So we're doing it earlier. Right. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, you've got a lot to consider there, Darren. I mean, no wonder you're not taking any manual trades. You're managing a whole lot of other things
I'm just looking at the sort of results so far. So FX Proctor's up 13%.
on
That's
your own trades, your own.
FX Props here. Just looking at these EAs, I've got set of FX Props are plus 13%. FX Fortnite is 4%. So that has been slow since I switched from the high risk settings and I got the email from IC Markets.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's up 4%. FX Eternals is up 7%. That's been really nice and steady.
Hmm.
That's 11th of June. I launched that one, so that's what's that? 3.5 months, 7%. So that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Dark Algo's been okay. No dramas with that. That's 4%.
What do you trade Dark Algo with
That's Euro USD as well. A
as
lot of them
well?
trade Euro USD, don't they?
Okay. Yeah.
Dark Titan's 2%, but obviously this massive drawdown. Infinity's up 2% in about a week, or
And
just
with
over a
10,
week.
10% drawdown.
10% drawdown.
It's very early days though.
Yeah. Euro stable, as I was saying, which are those trades and nothing else. So that's barely got started. I just need to check where we're at with Happy Gold and Happy Forex. They're trading on. I've got those on my main account. They're sort of mixed in with others.
Have you got something that tells you what the percentage increase is, or you're
I,
just looking at it
I
from
just
a
worked it out myself, really.
yeah, okay.
Just using
Well, is it
Excel
yeah,
on
if the account
spreadsheets.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh right, okay, gotcha.
yeah. I
Hmm.
have looked at that. I have set up, and it's free as well. FX Blue. It's free to set up an open an account with them. So there you can feed the information into. You
Yeah, yeah,
attach something to your MT4 or MT5 or
yeah,
whatever, and
yeah, yeah. It'll
it
take the
will
information
take the information and produce, you know, graph for you. And
and your percentages and all the rest of it. Yeah.
so
You
I've
can do
opened
the
the
same.
account.
You can do the same with what is it? Forex Factory, I think it,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
Forex.
yeah, yeah. So
Hmm.
if and when I get round to it, I might have a look at giving that a try, see how that works.
Hmm. Yeah, it's better. I think it's better than using spreadsheets. At least if you put
Yeah,
the info in and then it just takes it and tells
yeah.
you all of it.
Yeah, yeah, analyzes the drawdown and everything for you. So
Yeah.
sort of puts it into perspective when you see it in a chart like that. Because what can might be a bit alarming, 10%, what's going on there? But you, they show it on a chart, and you see the sort of balance line, and then you see the sort of equity line underneath it. Get these little dips like that, and then it recovers, and then just follows the, those dips that could be 10% here, 6 there, and or that there was a biggish drawdown there, 20%, but nothing too much to be concerned about. That's the
Mm.
and it sort of puts it into context,
Mm.
really.
And also too, these things happen a lot of time when you start a new EA and you
Yeah,
get some drawdown pretty quick in some of them. Anyway,
yeah. I think it's just Dark Titan's been a shocker for that to happen as soon as pretty much straight away, just straight into drawdown and AUD NZD.
mm,
Like that
mm.
was,
That's all right. I mean, we might be sitting back here having a drink in another week or so, and you go, "Oh, look at the pullback on that. That's pretty good." But it
yeah,
is a martingale type thing, so that's
yeah, yeah,
yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, yes. Well, when you get the dark gold, I'm interested in dark gold and how it operates. So
yeah. I just need to
maybe
got a
more than
decision to make
happy
there. That's
gold.
what I'm pondering. Do I just take buys because I could see that being very risky, taking a chance to sell gold. So if that goes
Yeah.
the wrong way and continues going the wrong way, you've had it, haven't you? It could
Mhm.
never it might never recover because that trend is upwards all the time.
Yeah, at this
But
point in time. Well, with the US dollar strengthening though, it could sort of do
yeah,
the
well
dip.
that's it. Yeah, but you can. There is a martingale and non. See, they're running it without martingale, I think now, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yep.
can run it with martingale. But would you do that with gold? Oh gosh,
Yeah.
that could be dangerous. Yeah,
Yeah. That's the one where you're wishing you were out of a trade. Yeah.
yeah. No, I'm keen to get started with gold, but just a bit nervous about it at the minute. Yeah, didn't
Yeah.
cost very
Okay.
much, but
I think it's only 99 at the moment.
yeah, I think it's still quite new.
Hmm.
Uh,
Anyway. All right, gentlemen. I've got to pick up 4 Japanese students this morning I've got to drive an hour over the to another town and
yeah,
pick up these. We got them for until Monday morning. I have to drop them
yeah.
back, so it'll be a busy day today and weekend.
Let's go see if they know anything about EAs. You got any tips on EAs for it?
No, the comprehension's not their best
No,
suit,
no, maybe not.
particularly in English. It's I've got to use Google Translate most of the time to get an
Yeah,
answer.
yeah,
Well, that's okay. We'll get them out doing stuff, and as long as it's not raining too much, we'll get them. I've got to plant some gum trees out that I've had in little seedlings, so I need to get them planted out and put some barriers around them. So
yeah,
we'll see how they if they can do a bit of because they got to do farm work. We got to feed this, do that.
yeah, yeah,
It's all about the experience. So
yeah.
we'll see how we go. And then you
Yeah,
got to
very good.
feed them. So you got to make all this stuff to feed the buggers too. So
Yeah,
that's okay though. It's not too bad. We get paid to do it. So
all
all
right.
right. Yeah. All right then.
Yeah,
Hopefully I'll be able to get on a Monday morning. It just depends on how hectic things are here, and because I've got to also get them. It's early to do this, which is okay, but I've got to be back over that at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I sort of have to. Maybe I can do this Monday morning, and then yeah, I'll have to get breakfast into them, and then we've got to get it out the door by 7 o'clock, sort of thing. So it might make things a little bit tight. I'll just see if I can or not. If not, if things are tight, I'll just message and say, look, I won't be able to run it on Monday, my Monday or Sunday, and then we can be back the next day. I'll see what happens anyway. All right, Tom, I hope you have some luck with AUD CAD, and let's put a bit of a lid on that AUD NZD. But Still pushing up.
Oh, I think it's got further to go.
Yeah, as we said
But-
yesterday.
Got plenty of room in the account. You know, if it
Good.
wants to go up to that next
Next level.
price level, but really could do with a pullback after that though.
Mm. All right.
All
All right,
right.
gentlemen. See you
Okay.
later.